Thank you for joining me. Every Wednesday morning, several of us meditate together on Zoom. And for those who can't make it, I do a recording of the meditation and send it out. But I'm on vacation this week, so I'm phoning it in, as they say. Instead of doing the meditations in person, this is what you get. I'm recording them for you. And because I will be traveling on Wednesday this week, this is Tuesday that I'm recording this, and you will get it in your inbox on Wednesday. And hopefully you're listening to it grounded in your seat, or perhaps you're going to do a walking meditation. Whatever it is, just show up right here, right now. Show up right here, right now. Notice, are you here? Your body's here. Your ears are here. Is your heart here? Where's your mind? Is your mind here? Can you let go of what you were doing before you sat down to listen to this meditation? For some of us, that takes a minute or two or 5 or 10, but breathing our way into center, taking a couple of deep breaths can really help. Sometimes sighing it out can really help. And I've been enveloped by the most majestic beauty you can imagine for the past couple of days. And so I'm going to begin this practice, this meditation with a poem called Planet by Catherine Pierce. This morning, this planet is covered by winds and blue. This morning, this planet glows with dustless, perfect light, enough that I can see 1,000,000 sharp leaves from where I stand. I walk on this planet, it's hard-packed dirt and prickling grass, and I don't fall off. I come down soft if I choose, hard if I choose. I never float away. Sometimes I want to be weightless on this planet, and so I wade into a brown river or dive through a wave, and for a while feel nothing under my feet. Sometimes I want to hear what it was like before the air, and so I duck under the water and listen to the muted hums. I'm ashamed to say that most days I forget this planet, that most days I think about dentist appointments and plagiarists and the various ways I can try to protect my body from itself. Last weekend I saw Jupiter through a giant telescope, its storm stripes, 4 of its 67 moons, and was filled with fierce longing, bitter that instead of Ganymede or Europa, I only had one moon floating in my sky. The moon, called Moon, its face familiar and stale. But this morning I stepped outside and the wind nearly knocked me down. This morning I stepped outside and the blue nearly crushed me. This morning, this planet is so loud with itself, its winds, its insects, its grackles and mourning doves, that I can hardly hear my own lamentations. This planet, all its grooved bark, all its sand of quartz and bones of volcanic glass, all its creeping thistle lacing the yards with spiny purple. I'm trying to come down soft today. I'm trying to see this place, even as I'm walking through it. So yes, the world often feels like it's burning. The divisiveness, the hatred. But sometimes enveloping ourselves in this planet, looking at the sky, touching the grass, can ground us, can put us in our heart, can connect us to the breath. So use these next few minutes to just take care of yourself, especially your mind. right? You're probably doing things to take care of your body, eating right, exercise. Meditation is our way to take care of our minds, to notice that everything we are worried about has already happened or might never happen, and that taking care of ourselves and being present to this breath and then the next breath will put us in a better position to take care of ourselves and others in all conditions, in peace and war, in fun and joy and sadness and terror and grief. That meditation is a practice to be here now in order to meet all conditions in the best way possible. So if you haven't already, I invite you to perhaps close your eyes, unless you're doing a walking meditation. Even then, if you could just perhaps choose a spot on the ground right before you and put your gaze right there. No matter where you are or how you choose to use this time, just anchor yourself in the breath. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. If your breathing is still shallow or you're feeling any sort of tension or anxiety, that's when your body is calling you to take some deeper breaths. In order to just settle into this moment, to practice being here now, no matter the thoughts or feelings you're having, to just be here now. That right now you're practicing taking care of your mind, taking control of your mind so that your mind doesn't take control of you. And how do we do that? We watch it. We watch as any thoughts or feelings try to seduce us into action. We watch as any narratives come by about worries or fears or excitement about vacations or upcoming events. We just watch. We don't get hooked in it. We bring ourselves back to this moment, back to the body, back to the breath. When thoughts or feelings arise and they want to take us out of this moment, we simply ground ourselves here, feeling the weight of our body on our seat, on the cushion, our feet on the floor. No matter where you are being held upright on the earth. on this planet. This planet with trees thousands of years old. This planet will survive. And how do we choose to spend our brief time on it? This beautiful practice aids us in making the decision to be present, to pause before acting and reacting to the noise in our minds, to the noise in our phones and our TVs. We learn to breathe first. Breathe first. Notice if your body and your mind are now settling into the practice. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes 5 or 10 or 15 minutes to just settle, settle, settle. Anything you're worried about or have to do, you can do. You can pick up the worry after this meditation. You can complete the to-do list after this meditation. You will be more present and heart-centered and grounded to be in the world. But for now, the only thing to do is be here now. Noticing the chest rising and falling. Maybe taking a few breaths into a relaxed belly. Just really being in your body. Noticing the weight and the heaviness of it. The miraculousness. Things that happen, you just swallow. Your eyes water automatically. You blink. You breathe. Just be here with the miracle that is you. When your mind wanders, not if it wanders, because it will wander, and when it does, oh, we just so gently ask it to come back and meet the breath and be with the breath. So any worries about the future, regrets about the past, we just gently invite them here now. to breathe with us. That anything we're worried about, we can pick up in a few minutes. But for now, we're going to practice breathing. We're going to practice being here now. Again, when we're practicing meditation, we don't get upset when our mind takes us to the future or the past or into some story or narrative. No, meditation is a practice of kindness, gentleness, self-compassion. We can gently get unhooked from any narrative that tries to take us from this moment. Gently coming back to now. Following the in-breath all the way up to the pause. Following the out-breath all the way down to the pause. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowing down that you can notice the slight pause between inhale and exhale, between exhale and inhale. That you can not only notice my words, but you're so intent on being here now that you start noticing the spaces between my words. And as we come to the end of this meditation, can you cultivate just a little gratitude for being here now? How do we do that? Maybe a slight smile on our lips, maybe putting hands on our heart, just being grateful that you're practicing this beautiful skill of being here now. The Guest House by Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. She may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Thank you for being with me wherever you are. May the earth's beauty fill you with wonder and awe and the strength to carry on. Be well. Peace.